am down, and oh, my soul so weary. When troubles come and my heart burdened be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be.
Now, I've only been on the job for a few weeks, but there's one thing I can say with absolute confidence. You, Professor Calfee, make this work. You see, you're more than just a mentor. You're a lifeline. You're a voice of reason amid sometimes unreasonable voices. And most importantly, you're someone I can call a friend. Now, I think I speak on behalf of the entire 2L class in saying it has been truly an honor to work under your tenure. And I could only be so lucky to be invited back 20 years from now to honor you again. That is if you're up for it.
Diplomatic, energetic, nurturing, no-holds-barred enthusiasm, indefatigable, stalwartly supportive, cheerful, attentive, loyal to a fault, fair-minded, engaged, and infamously encouraging. Professor Dennis Calfee, faculty advisor extraordinaire to the Florida Law Review for 20 years. With eternal thanks on behalf of the ICs through the years, the Chicken Lady and Enthusiastic Help of the Chicken Lady Jr. presented in a hideously compressed 30 seconds on March 13, 2013. All right.
Good evening. Rob Klein here, congratulating you on 20 years of service to the Florida Law Review. That's quite an accomplishment. So on behalf of myself and all of the other hundreds of students' lives you've touched, thank you. And on a more personal level, thank you for that glowing recommendation you gave to Judge Kahn all those years ago. He still talks about it.
This message is to extend my heartfelt thanks to Professor Calfee for his tremendous support of the Florida Law Review. My law school experience would have been very different without the Florida Law Review, and the review would have been very different without Professor Calfee. It's hard to put into words how much you've done and continue to do for the review, its members, our law school, and our alumni.
Hi, Professor Calfee. This is Monica Wilson, your EME from 2009 and 2010. Thank you so much for everything you do for the review. We really appreciate it, and all the Calfee cookies too. Go Gators!
I just want to let you know that you've been a great influence on me. I'm here at the Charlotte School of Law now, and I think your influence, the Florida Law Review's influence, would never have been, this would not have been possible. So thank you, and I hope you guys remember everything, and go Gators!
Hi, Professor Calfee. It's John Wagner from 1998, when you inspired us to publish 2 years' worth of volumes in just 1 year's time. Practicing law has been easy by comparison since then, but you made it all fun. Thank you for being such an inspiration and for all of your personal support.
Greetings, Professor Calfee, from your former symposium editors, Patrick and Jessica Jackson. We're so sorry that we couldn't make the Dunwoody lecture this year, but we're currently stationed overseas in Naples, Italy with the U.S. Navy. Bella Napoli.
Being on the Law Review was an amazing experience that was only possible because of your constant support and guidance. Thank you so much for everything you've always done for us and for the other members of the Law Review.
Ciao, ciao.
Buona serata.
Hi everyone, Russell Coonan, EIC circa 2000. Professor Calfee, thank you. You taught me one of the most valuable lessons I've ever learned, and that is you can never say thank you enough. Thank you for making me a better person, a better lawyer, and thank you, of course, for your unwavering and never-ending support of the Florida Law Review.
Professor Calfee, I wanted to say thank you and congratulations to you for your 20 years of service to the Review. The Review and all of its members are blessed and fortunate to have had you as our leader, and we look forward to many, many more years of your service to the Review. On a personal note, I wanted to thank you and Peggy and Jen, my wife, did too, for treating us like family when we were in Gainesville.
Hello there, Professor Calfee. You may remember me as a very successful man, and of course, I still only drink the finest of waters. I wanted to thank you for your 20 years of service in making this law review such a success. And I wanted to say, here's to 20 more successful years.
Hi, Professor Calfee. I just wanted to say thank you for all of the time that you have given to the Florida Law Review over all of these years. I know all of us can agree that our review would not be where it is today without the abiding support and dedication and advocacy of a faculty advisor like you. And you have been there when it has mattered the most, and you have suffered through all of the softball games and potluck lunches, and of course, who could forget the pig basketball games. We hope that you're planning to stay around for many more years to come, because it would be very difficult to replace you. But I just wanted to say thank you again for all that you have given to the review and making our review one that everyone can be proud of. Thank you.
Hi, Professor Calfee. It's Alan Windsor from the class of 2002, wishing you the very best and thanking you for all you've done for the Law Review over the last 20 years. You've been an incredible teacher and mentor to so many people, including me, and we just can't thank you enough. You're the best. Go Gators.
Hi, Professor Calfee. We're all so grateful for the boundless energy you've poured into the review and to its members. You've encouraged us, you've counseled us, you've championed our causes. From the first day I wandered into your office looking for some advice, you've been such an immense blessing to me, and I'm sure to so many other Law Review members. And for that, we wholeheartedly say thank you.
Thank you so much for your service, Professor Calfee. We really appreciate it.
Hi, Professor Calfee. I just want to say thank you for all the support you've given me and the rest of the board this year. Your knowledge and experience has truly been invaluable in helping us deal with all the issues that have cropped up. I know future classes are going to be as grateful and happy as we are.
Welcome from the Orlando contingent of the Florida Law Review. I'd like to thank you for all your time and service. Thank you very much.
Hi, Professor Calfee. Just want to take the time out to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the great things you have meant to me, to my wife, and to so many of the students who have come through the Florida Law Review. There's no way on this earth that I could have made it through law school, much less life without you. You've been a mentor and almost like a father to me in so many ways. I am so happy that I got on the Law Review, so I got a chance to know you and to know your beautiful wife, Peggy. We wish you all the best, and we hope and we pray that you'll have many more years of good stewardship of the Florida Law Review. God bless.
Hi, Professor Calfee. I know I'm not alone when I say thank you so much for encouraging me to be my best self. Your supportive words, always said with a smile, mean so much to me. I hope we can make you proud. Thanks again.
As a recent graduate, I get approached all the time by aspiring law students or current 1Ls who are concerned about the state of the job market for law school graduates. And I tell them all that I'm probably not the best person to ask, and they wonder why. And I say, well, I had a ringer. Let me tell you about Professor Dennis Calfee, and what follows is always the same, a story of the most uniquely generous man that I've ever been blessed to know. Words will never be enough, Professor, but on behalf of me and my family and the families of the countless students that you have helped throughout the years, a sincere thank you.
I'm so happy that we're taking time to tell you how special and awesome you are, because you should know. And I know that you hate this attention, but it's deserved. Professor Calfee, I'm so glad that I've got to meet you, and I'm so glad that you've been part of my life.
Hi, Professor Calfee. This is Steve Arsenault. I was in the LLM class in 1994, and I wanted to tell you that my year in Florida was the most challenging and exciting year I've had in my career, and you were a big part of it, and I just wanted to say thanks.
I just wanted to say Mazel Tov on 20 years of service to the Florida Law Review. You've been a great friend and mentor to me, as well as many other students who have come through the doors of the Law Review. And as you always say, thank you for all that you do. Have a good night and congratulations.
On behalf of this year's board, I just wanted to say thank you, Professor Calfee, for all the help and all the advice you've given us this past year. As most of us here tonight can attest, events such as Poucher in the fall, or even this Dunwoody, would not have been possible without your help. As we've just heard, Professor Calfee always goes the extra mile to help his students, and especially to help the members of the Florida Law Review. We all feel fortunate to call you our faculty advisor, but more importantly, to call you our friend. Now, as all of the EICs here tonight will know, Professor Calfee has a say. You're the boss, and that he's just here to help. Now, I'm not convinced I completely believe this, but I do know it's a great feeling to know that Professor Calfee is watching out for you, and more importantly, that Professor Calfee is watching out for the Florida Law Review. So on behalf of our board, the boards of the past 20 years, and hopefully the boards of the next 20 years, we all just want to say thank you, Professor Calfee, for all you do for all of us.